Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Getting to Know Natalie, the Autobiography series. I have with me one of my beautiful mother. She adopted me into her family. Welcome, Audrey Jarrett.
Hi everyone. Okay, Natalie, so we are into this section. We're looking at religion. Can you tell me about your religious belief? That's A. Spiritual belief. And C. What is your religion?
Okay, so I am a Christian, I'm a disciple, I am a child of God.
Okay. Have you ever experienced any miracle
Yes,
or
I
miracles?
yes, I have experienced miracles. I've experienced miracle as a child. I remember when I was very depressed and was crying, and I felt this unexplainable at the time, like this really real life hug, but there was no one there, and there was this like there's just this calm that came over me that just encouraged me to keep fighting. I believe at that time I was like maybe 13 years, or no, maybe younger at that time when I had that experience. And of course, I've experienced miracles with health challenges that I've faced, which we will talk about later down.
Okay, Natalie, what was the most profound spiritual moment of your life?
The most profound would be when I decided to say yes to the Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ, when I understood what it means to have the love of God, and when I understood the gift of salvation and accepting that gift. So that would be the most profound moment of my life. Accepting that and believing in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior.
Okay, and for the last question in this section, when you meet God, what do you want Him to say?
What do I want now to say to Him?
Say to Him, yes.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to Him? Sorry.
Well, just two words, and I think I say this every day, and it's just thank you. Just to thank Him. Just want to thank Him for the His love, most of all. Thank Him for my journey. Thank Him for creating me to glorify Him with my life, to give Him glory. Yeah, just to say thank you.
Okay, so thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. Section that we're going into, the other sections, we're looking at serious illnesses. So can you tell us about your illness?
Okay, so uh, major illness that I face, or something that was considered critical, was when I had very low platelet count. Before I knew what it was, or that my platelet count was low, I kept having heart palpitations, and I was extremely fatigued, like all the time, and I used to have faint spells. Um, there was an occasion when I felt really sick, and I just, there's nothing that no medication that I took, and not all the rest that I say, okay, maybe I need to rest. Like, nothing didn't help. So I went to the doctor, and they did an executive blood. blood test, I think it was, or some check, and that's when they realized that I had very low platelet. Then I started having um, the symptoms that I had nosebleed, spontaneous nosebleed sometimes. My gum would bleed. Whenever I have a cold and if I sneeze, I'd be sneezing blood. I remember I used to hemorrhage a lot. I used to have spontaneous bruising on my legs and my arms, and I just kept getting weaker and weaker, more fatigued to the point that like most times I just couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up with work. I was getting tardy. I was just getting like extremely weak and not being able to take care of myself as I would on a day-to-day life. And they eventually kept testing me at the university hospital of the West Indies, at the hematology clinic. They couldn't find anything. Everything that they tested for all kind of stuff. I can't go into that now. And didn't get any answer. The platelet count kept getting lower. When it went down to 40,000. That was when it was really critical. They decided that I need to get help from abroad, so do some tests here in the States. That's when they sent me to do the von Willebrand disease test. And in coming to New York, I went to New York, started seeing specialists there. They had diagnosed that I had something called ITP. So they said that that's what was causing the platelet to be low.